yeah, opponent. Chakravarti himself is taking the viewpoint of the opponent and he himself is arguing. No, we don't agree with that. Ammaha samharatakilam sakrutu udayadeva. Padyavali, there is verse we discussed that just like sun dispels the darkness on the spot at a time, it's not the darkness gradually diminish. Similarly, Sakrut Nama Ucharana, Yannama Sakrut Shavanat, just by hearing a name even once or chanting them once, like the hundreds of pramanas are there, even chanting once also, all anantas are destroyed immediately. Just like modern example, even is like somebody drops a big atom bomb, a nuclear bomb. The second, the whole place is become completely destroyed. Similarly, the holy name is like a powerful weapon which destroys everything. So hundreds of shastras are there like that.
I think you muted
Not just
just
one
now,
or
no?
two. So not only
Nobody
shastras,
paused today.
not just shastras, but
Ah,
also there's
okay.
practical examples
Just
are
see
also
one thing
there.
that I am
Like the
recording
examples such as
somehow
Ajamil
the
and all.
noise will creep in.
So
That is why I am saying.
Ajamila and
Sorry, Mataji. Thank
uh,
you, Hare Krishna.
Ajamiladi Upakyaneshu. The stories such as Ajamil and all. We can take example of many Valmiki Muni's previous. He's a hunter. So he also was delivered immediately and becomes a great sage. So this Ekasaiva नामाभासस्य अविद्या पर्यन्त सर्व अनर्थ निवृत्ति पूर्वक भगवत प्रापकत्व अनुभवात् भगवत भक्तानां दुरितादि निवृत्तौ उक्त क्रम न संगच्छते. So ukta krama na sangachati. What is ukta krama? Your krama, your particular hierarchy which you said that ekadeshavartini, bodeshavartini, prayaki, purna, atyantiki, and these different anarthas are described different stages of bhakti such as bhajana kriya and Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti are in Bhava, Prema, and Darshanam, that stages. So this you cannot be accepted. It's not proper because we are seeing so many Shastras, an example, immediate destruction of all anarthas irrespective of their category. So, Satyam, okay, we accept what you are selling. Shastras are correct, your example also correct Satyam. But then, Chakravarti is, after accepting this fact, he is going to establish what he spoke previously. Further, नाम्ना एतावत्येव शक्तिर्नात्र संदेहः. Namnah of the holy name etavati, this much eva shakti, this much shakti is certainly there. Na atra sandeha, there is no doubt in this regard. Parantu swa aparadishu aprasannena tena yat swa shaktihi samyak na prakashyate tadeva dushtadadadina jiva iva avagat nityam. So now Chakravarti is telling, certainly the holy name has all this power. We don't disagree with that. At the same time, Namna Yatavati Shakti, not to Sandeha, there is no doubt about it, but Parantu, but at the same time, Swa Aparadishu, but when a person performs offenses to the holy name, Aprasannena, the holy name becomes displeased with that person. Because of the holy name displeasure, Swashakti Samyak na Prakashate. Holy name doesn't completely exhibits his full potency. So Tadeva Dushtata Dinam. Dushtata. So those are performing aparadanas, Dushtakanas. Jiva Turiga Vaganpuryam. So the holy name withholds his potency and he doesn't bestow its full potency. Otherwise, it is something like profession doctor He has a powerful medicine, he has a powerful skill, but it's not that he is powerless. He has powerful skill, but if this patient happen to be not cooperating, the patient is going to harm somebody else. Then the doctor withholds his potency. He will not give the medicines. So there is no problem with the medicine or the doctor, but the problem with the patient. Similarly, holy name has all the potencies, all the power, but because of these kinds of the devotees, the candidate's offense, the holy name withholds its potency. That's understanding. Okay. Kinto Yamaduta. So then that means that is it that the devotee when he perform aparadhanas, the holy name withholds his potency, will he be able to, will that person goes to hell, or will the person be punished by Yamaraj for his offenses? Bhagavad is telling Kinto Yamadutanam tad akramanena shakti. Even though holy name doesn't exhibits its full potency, so the devotee who is offensive is chanting the holy name. So because of the holy name, his sinful activities are being taken care. But if the holy name is withholding its potency, then the sinful activities will take a fight. And because of his offenses, sins, will he be punished by the Yamadutas? We want to give them a simple modern example. If when the firefighter enters into the fire building, he is wearing a particular fireproof jacket. So the fireproof jacket protects him from the fire. It's not the fire is not the fire is there, so but the fire cannot harm him because of the jacket. So and the jacket is showing its potency of taking the heat, but not passing the heat to the person is wearing the firefighter. Similarly, the holy name absolves all the sins. In this way, it protects the practitioner. But now we are saying that the holy name withholds its potency. It doesn't show its full potency because it is displeased with the offender. Then, if the holy name shield is no more working, will that person be subject to the effect of the fire of Yamaraj's punishment? That's a question asked. And then Jagadipad is telling, Nateyam Pashavratas Chatan Swapnepi Pashyanti. So, in the sixth canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Yamaraj is telling, Yamaraj is in the episode of Yamaraj and Yamapata's discussion that Nate Yamam Pashavratas, even the Yamaraj Pasha, the Yamaraj servants, don't even come in the dream of the devotees who are attempting to chant the holy name, attempting to perform devotions. Or to speak of those who are doing devotions. So even though the holy name doesn't show its full potency to purify the person at a time and give him prema bhakti, but at the same time it doesn't completely disown that person or give up that person. The minimum effect what you will get is that he won't be affected by Yamaraj punishment. He won't even see Yamaraj Dudas in his dreams. So that much is certainly this benefit will be there. Navidyate tasya yamaihi shuddhihi ityatra yamer yogangair iva vyakhyayam. Now at the same time there is certain understandings are there. What is understanding? That if anybody performing devotional service, but on the strength of devotional service that I will perform offenses. If such kind of attitude is there, then that attitude is considered as very, very dangerous attitude. Such kind of person will not even be relieved or purified by the Yama. So now, the ordinary understanding is that Namno Bala Yasaki Papa Buddhir Navidyate Tasya Yamehi Shuddhi. So on the strength of the holy name, a person performs sinful activities, that person cannot be even purified by the uh, punishment of Yamaraj. So if this is understanding, then how can you say that even the holy name is not showing its full potency for Aparadhi, but still it will protect him from the Yamadutas, punishment of Yama. But this quotation, the Shastra is saying other way, Namno Bhalad Yasahi Papa Buddhir, Navidyade Tasya Maheshwari. And anybody who performs offenses on the strength of the holy name cannot even be purified even by the punishment of Yamaraj. Such offenses. So how to understand that? Ekatipad is giving a simple understanding that your understanding of this Shastra is wrong. This shloka is wrong. And it is said, Namno Balad Yasaki Papa Buddhir Avidyate Tasya Yamaihi Shuddhi. Yama Shabda here refers to not the Yamaraja, but it refers to the Anga of the Ashtanga Yoga. In the Ashtanga Yoga, we have this understanding Yama Niyama. The yoga system, we got Yama Niyama, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi, the 8 angas of yoga. So in that Yama refers to rules and regulations or particular following of certain rules and regulations, strict rules and regulations. So when a person performs sinful activity, like simple example, when a person performs an activity of stealing something, then he has to, if he does not atone that particular sinful activity, the person has to do 1 month, upavasa, or yes, follow the rules of 1 month upavasa, and do some charity for, poor people or brahmanas like that. So this is called Yama Niyamas, doing certain things and not doing certain things. So by performing this Yama Niyama, his sin is getting purified. So if a person performs this aparadha called Nama Aparadha, the sinful activities in the strength of the holy name, he cannot be even purified. He cannot be purified by Yamaihi. Yamaihi means this particular following these rules and regulations of certain austerities and products. This Yama also, in this Yama process also cannot purify. So what is understanding? So the Yama Niyama cannot purify him. Then what can purify him? Because the Padma is telling that. He's not telling here, but the understanding is that the Yama Niyama cannot purify the person who offends the holy name, performs activities of the holy name. But the holy name itself can only purify him. So Avidyate Tasya Yamaihi Shuddhi. Don't go to Yama Niyama and other atonement to purify yourself because you performed this the sinful activity of performing sinful activity, and then I'll chant the holy name, my sins will be taken care by the holy name. So this particular aparadha cannot be purified by the Ashtanga Yoga process, this Yama Niyama. So don't do all those steps. Again, you repent and chant the holy name. Holy name only can purify you. So that is understanding of this particular verse. So this Yama word doesn't refer to Yamaraja. So because it's not referred to Yamaraj, so the Shastric statement that the holy name withholds his potency for the aparadhis. It doesn't give prema. It doesn't destroy all the anantas at a time. But at the same time, it doesn't give him up. The holy name protects him from the Yamadutas, Pashats, Kinkaras, Nimas punishment. So the statement Navidyate Tasya Yamaihi Shuddhi, it refers to not Yamaraj, because it's contradictory to the other Shastra, other friends in Bhagavad. So this way, it should be understood. Okay. Further, Yatha Samarthena Paraman. Now, Chakravarti is giving an example, particular understanding how he's explaining how things work. Yatha is giving some kind of a story type of thing, not exactly story, but something like Yatha समर्थेन परमाढ्येनापि स्वामिना कृतापराधः स्वजनं यदि न पाल्यते किन्तु तत्र उदास्यते तदैव दुःख दारिद्र्य मालिन्य शोकादयः क्रमेण लब्ध्वावसरा भवन्ति न तु अन्यदीयजनाः केऽपि कदापि इति ज्ञेयम्. Chakravarti is giving the understanding that how why the holy name doesn't bestow its full mercy on the offender. Just like samarthena paramadhyena api, a big rich person who is very much capable for what Swamina, the rich person is a Swami master, capable person. That person is capable of protecting and caring his servant who is obediently serving him. But if the servant somehow or other performs acts against the master, so then the master naturally will not do the same favor as he would do when the servant is very much faithful to him. That is a natural thing in this world, we see. So, Kruta aparada swajano yadi swajana, the servant is swajana, is one person. The master, if the servant is performing offenses mean he is becoming a debauchee or performing acts, acting against the interest of the master, then what the master will do? Na palyate, he won't take care of the servant like what he would do to a chaste servant. Kintu tatra udasyate, he would neglect him. So he may not even punish him, but at least he would not go out of his way to help that servant. Tatra udasyate, he neglect him. Tadaiva dukkha daridriya. So when what happens when the master neglects the servant get into trouble. What trouble she'll get? Dukkha daridriya malinya shokadaya kramena labdha vasarapasti. So all these difficulties will get opportunity. They will get opportunity to embrace this faithless servant. What are those difficulties? Dukkha, daridriya, dukkha misery, daridriya, poverty, malinya, all dirty things. Sokadaya, shoka, miseries, unhappiness. Kramena labdha avasarapasti. All these unwanted things will get opportunity to attack this faithless bhavanti. Natu anyadiya janaha kepi kadapi iti gyayam. So it's natural, isn't it? So if somebody is walking in the road and that person is having some difficulty, but not that everybody is going to help him. Anybody who is related to that person will come and help him. But if somebody else who is nothing to do with him, he will not go and help him. Similarly, the holy name, when it says that a person is being aparada, that it will withholds his potency. Just like in the world we see that a capable, rich person won't take care of his faithless servant. The same way how the rich person takes care of the faithful servant. Similarly here, the holy name, because it is offending the holy name itself, the name of Prabhu withholds his potency, and because withholding his potency, the getting of prema becomes more and more delayed. Even though the person will not be undergo the punishment of Yamaraj, he won't even see the Yamaraj in his brain, but still the repaired effect, which is the destruction of all the anarthas, Nishta Nivritti, Ishta Prapti we discussed. Nishta Nivritti means destruction of anarthas. Ishta Prapti means receiving prema bhakti. These two things won't easily be achieved. Anyadiya janaha devi तथा च पुनः स्वस्वामिनो मनोभिरुचिन्या अनुवृत्तौ सत्यां शनैः तत्प्रसादात् दुःखदारिद्र्यादिक शनैः अपायन्ति. Payanti. So now, then what is the solution for this? So when that particular servant who went against his master and is suffering because of because master is not able to take care of him, then what he does, he experiences the misery and he comes back. Tata cha punaha swaswamino manobhirichinyam. He comes back to the Swami. My dear master, you are so merciful. You took care of me so much. I went against you and I suffered a lot. Now I realize my mistake. I want to come back to you and serve you properly to make you happy. So then when servants comes back, Mano Abhirichinyam, and he pleases the master, Anuvrittau, and then he continuously pleases the master Satyam, and he does that Shanaihi Tat Prasadat, gradually Tat Prasadat, the master's Prasadat, the master becomes visible. Dukta Daritriyadaya Shanaihi Apayanti. So the master is placed, Tat Prasadat Apayanti. By the master is placed, there will be destruction of Shanahi, slowly the destruction of Dukka, Daridra, all this takes place. This is how we see in the world. Similarly, Tha Bhagavad Bhakta Shastra Guru Pravrittibihi Mayaya Muhu Shaividaihi Shanagi Eva Dasya Namna Prasade Duritadinamupi Shanari Eva Nashaha iti Asti Vivadaha. So, when such a person is offensive in nature, when he becomes realize his offenses and gradually, slowly, consistently, when he serves Tatha Bhagavad Bhakta, he when he hears from the Bhagavad Bhakta Shastras, spiritual master, and serves them faithfully again and again, he serves all these great personalities. Lord, devotees, Astras, Guru, and so on, devotees, and so on. Who is everything again and again when he serves them. Shanari eva tasya namna prasade. Gradually, tasya namna prasade, by the power, the Nam is pleased with him. Tasya durita dinam. Tasya refers to the sathaka. Durita refers to the miseries or unwanted things. Duritadinamapi Shanayeva Nashaka. Gradual destruction of the first takes place. Iti Aste Vivadaha. Second part is reconciling both statement of Shastra. One Shastra is telling, and a person chants holy name once also, all the anarthas get destroyed. And others at the same time, Bhagavad is giving a tabular column which goes gradual destruction of anarthas, which is correct. Bhagavad is telling both are correct. When a person doesn't do aparadha, immediately there is no need of going to all these 9 skills, all these steps are not necessary. Asakti, Prema. No need of going to all these stages. Directly chanting at the holy name, and next stage is Prema. No in between stages. For those who are offenseless, those who are not committing. So Ajamila was in the category of offenseless. Never committed in offenses. He performed sinful activities, but he never committed offenses. So because of offenseless nature, holy name is placed with him, and there is slightly he got the great benefit of even saying Vishnu thus face to face. But in the ordinary cases, in general cases, that it is gradual only. In this way, both the Shastras are right. I think previously discussed the Shastras are like cows. When 2 cows are fighting with each other, we need to protect both the cows. When the cow and the lion is fighting, or the tiger is fighting, we would like to do favor to the cow and drive the lion or tiger. So similarly, when a Shastra and a non-Shastric statement comes, we drive away the non-Shastric statement and we establish the Shastric statement. But when there is 2 statements which are both of them are Shastras, they are not like lion and cow, they are like a cow and cow. We have to protect both the Shastras. Chakravarti is doing the same thing here, that Bhagavatam says, Ambha Samharata Kilam Sakrut Udayadeva. Yannama Sakura Shravanatha Pukasopi Muchade Sarad. So these kinds of Shastras are described in glories of the holy name that even once hearing, once chanting the holy name, person is immediately delivered. It's also a cow at the same time that Rameneva Praliyante, so many Shastra quotations are there. That, that other Shastras are like that, Kadatas gradually get diminished. Both are like cows, both should be protected, and he reconciles that by giving various category for the various avenue for the both the Shastra. Just like the cows are given various different folder. They're fighting for the same folder. When you say the folder. Similarly, here, Chakodipadis reconcile iti nasti vivadaha. So he is concluding nasti vivadaha. All of you able to follow without the reading of the text.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. न च मम कोऽपि नास्ति नामापराध इति वक्तव्यं फलेनैक फलकारणस्य अपराधस्य प्राचीनस्य अर्वाचीनस्य वा अनुमानात्. Okay, now somebody is telling that, wait a minute, you are talking about the gradual destruction of anarthas for the aparadhis and immediate benefit the Nama is giving for those who are not performing Nama aparadhas, such as example is Ajamila. But wait a minute, I am also not performing any aparadha. I am getting up in the morning, just chanting Hare Krishna. And I don't offend Vaishnavas. I don't do seva perfect perform my devotion activities. Neither I go to demigods and worship. My intention is all. I never doubt the leading potency, spiritualistic activities, or it is karma kanda, the police are wrong. I don't pay any of this. So I don't any aparadhas. So then how can we say that how still I am not getting prema? So your statement of that only because aparadha we are not getting immediate benefit, we can accept that. Acha mama kopi nasti nama prakavyam. So if somebody says that I don't any nama aparadha, what to understand? Phaleneka phalakaranasya aparadasya prachinasya arvachinasya. Wait a minute, if somebody says that somebody is caught by the police, he says that I never performed any mistake. Today morning onwards, I got up from my bed till you caught me. I did no offense. Why you are catching me? And the police tells that today certainly you didn't do any mistake today. Then why are you catching me? But you did mistake 3 days back. So because you did mistake 3 days back, they are catching you. Like that, some reason they give. Clearly, that so the very fact that the police is catching that that implies that the person has committed some offense. So by the effect we trace the cause. The very fact that there is a smoke is there, certainly there has to be fire. So by the effect we can understand the cause. What is the effect? Police catching is the effect. What is the effect? The smoke is the effect. What is the cause? Fire is the cause. Flame is the cause. Similarly, that if somebody says that I did not do any nama aparadha, okay, we don't know whether you need or not. We don't know whether you need aparadha. Certainly we don't get understand. But many times cause is not seen, but the effect is seen. And by the effect we can reduce the cause, isn't it? So that is a process. Just like we may not be able to see the seed, but when we see the tree, we can understand that there has to be a seed. We may not be able to see the virus cause the disease, but when we see the disease, person is sneezing and getting fever, headache, so on, we understand there is some virus moving all over the world. It's causing trouble. So we can guess the cause by the effect. Similarly, nachamama kopi nasti nama aparadha iti vaktavyam phaleneka Phalakaranasya phalena, just by the phala, even just one fruit, phalakaranasya aparadasya. What is the cause of this phala? This effect, aparada is a cause. So the aparada could be, I didn't do anything today. Today you did, maybe 5 days back you did, 10 days back you did. So prachinasya arvachin. Prachinasya means previous offense. Arvachin means recent aparada. Anumana, you can actually guess that. Phalam cha bahunama kirti. What is a phala here? What is the effect? Just like smoke is effect by which we identified the fire. It's like the police catching is effect identified by that we reduce that we have performed some mistake. Similarly, what is the phalam here? What is the effect here? If a person would have chanted the holy name without any aparata, then phalam cha gunama kirtane pe premalinga nudeva. If the fruit is there, then by chanting the holy name, there has to be a symptom of ecstasy to be seen in the personality. But the very fact that these ecstasies, these symptoms of prema bhakti is not seen in that person, that itself is a proof that the cause is, the offense is limited. It's proof that we perform the offense. Yaduktam तदस्मसारं हृदयं पतेदं यद्गृह्यमाणैः हरिणा मध्ये न विक्रिये तथा यदा विकारो नेत्रे जलं गाद्धरुहे शुक्षः. Second canto, third chapter, 24th verse. And when a person chants the holy name, when he chants the holy name of the Lord, immediately there should be tears should flow from the person's eyes, and the person should be in ecstatic spirit, and there should be a lot of sattvic vigaras in his body. But if such effects are not seen, then you understand that the person's heart is made up of steel. It doesn't melt. The person's heart is not melting by chanting of the holy name. Then we should understand that the person's heart is made up of steel. That means what heart is. So Shastras are telling like that. So that means that the effect here, the chanting of the holy name has an effect called the symptoms of prema. So when the effect is seen, the prema is seen, we can see the cause, then we chant the holy name. When the effect is not seen, but there is no tears in his eyes, and there is no ecstatic feeling in his body, his heart is not melting, then we understand that there is nothing wrong. So the effect to understand the cause, the holy is chanting the aparada is tears in his eyes and his heart is getting melted. And the effect to identify that he performed nama aparada is that absence of such kind of transformation of the heart. So that absence of these tears in his eyes and these ecstatic symptoms in his melting of the heart, that effect induces to come to the conclusion that he is performing nama aparada. Ete aparadha viprendranam vodakah vinighnanti nrinam krutyam prakritam ki anayantihi. So even in order to support further, Gaudipad is telling that, come on, tell me that what kind of aparada this personality have done by which that he is thinking all the spiritual activities to be ordinary and material. So Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Negadayate. So it's the prayer we chant. But in this prayer, that if a person is not amazed enough by his activities, for that person, Mahaprasade, in the Mahaprasad which is offered to Krishna, Govinde, in Krishna himself, Namam Brahmani, in the holy name, Vaishnave, in the Vaishnavas, Vishwasaha Naiva Jayate. We won't develop faith in all these things. In Mahaprasad, Govinde, Namam Brahmani, Vaishnava. So in the Mahaprasada, in Krishna, in the holy name, and in the Vaishnavas and persons, faith will not be arised if that person is not sufficiently accumulated enough pious activity. Swalpa punyavatam, or the person is amazed only little pious activity, not sufficiently. He won't be able to have any faith in these items, such as Mahaprasada, Govinda, Nama Brahma, and Vaishnavas. So what does that mean? That when a person performs aparadha, that instead of understanding that the Mahaprasad, Krishna's holy name, Krishna's Leela, Krishna's name, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's body are all transcendental, he will think the other way also. He will think the spiritual things to be as ordinary things. So he can come to that extent also. Prakritam ki, the spiritual thing, he will think it's ordinary thing. Spiritual master is also having two hands. Even the ordinary person walking the street also has two hands. Krishna is a politician. Like that, people can come to the conclusion also. So the question is asked, Kete aparadha, these kind of conclusions are not committed by atheistic people. Person who is sincerely chanting the holy name, performing devotion service, and that person suddenly, because of certain reason, he is come to this kind of conclusion. Enough of chanting. It's also nothing ordinary materials. Krishna's prasadam is also nothing. It's also like it is not so good than the hotel food. So why this person is started thinking the spiritual thing as material thing, and the material thing is as good as spiritual thing. It's like that. What kind of person extent what aparadha he has performed? So by the question we can deduce that this person previously was thinking that Krishna's holy name, Krishna's prasadam, devotees, paraphernalia, the Mahaprasadam, all these things are transcendental, but somehow or other now he is thinking the other way. He is thinking transcendental as material thing. What aparadha caused him to think like that? So this is a question asked. So now the question itself is a proof that nama aparadha can make a person to fall down to this extent. So this is a proof what I discussed, that nama aparadha, when a person performs nama aparadha, holy name withholds his potential. His intelligence has been covered. Even such person offends the holy name and comes to this level, will not be punished by Yamaraja. He will be protected from Yamaraja Parsha. But his degradation, the punishment is for him is that he comes to this degraded consciousness of thinking spiritual things to be material. So that's why the question is put forward. But the question asks, what aparadha Uprendra that this person had performed towards holy name? Bhagavatah Kritaha. He is a devotee of Krishna performance. Unto the Krishna holy name this personality performed. Because of which Vinigdhananti Nirnam Pratyam Akratam, and he considering the spiritual things. So by this question we can understand that such thing happens. Adiya Punanamadini Santiha Prema Pradani Api Shrutani Kirtani Cha Tat Tirtadikam Saddeha Siddhim Api Chira Sevitam Tan Niveditani Grita Dukta Tamuladini Saddeha Sarvendriya Tarangan. विवर्तकानि मुहुरस्वादि उपयुक्तानि एव स्वतः परमचिन्मयान्यपि एतानि यस्मात् प्राकृतेनिव भवन्ति ते अपराधः हे भगवन् इति सोत्कम्प स विस्मयः प्रश्नः. What is the question is asked is and this question has been described in a very interesting way. Again we missed particular statements. So what is happening here? This Bhagavatam quotation means what? It's not a Bhagavatam quotation. The particular verse is talking about that this person have for long time Chirag means for long time. Chiranjeevi means Chirag long time. What he has performed? He heard about Tadiya Gunanamadini Satya Prema Pradhani. That this holy name, Krishna's holy name, Krishna's fame, qualities, this katha will give Krishna Prema. And that which gives Krishna Prema instantly, he heard such holy name is Leela is past time. Not just one time or two times. Shrutani, he heard a lot. Kirtitani, he heard a lot. Tat Tirthadikam. Not only he heard Krishna's holy name, he heard Krishna's. He spoke about Krishna so many times. He also visited Tirthadikam. He went to the holy places, great holy places. He went there and stayed. Sadhyaha Siddhidam api Chira Sevitam. He performed seva to the holy Dham. And then Niveditani Gurta Dukta Tambuladini. Not only he performed service to holy name, he chanted Krishna's name, glorified Krishna by his speech, and also he served the holy Dham, and also he performed the most common seva, that is that then Niveditani Gurta Dukta, that is offered to Krishna. What are they? Gurta. How much of he smeared Mahaprasadam, such as, Mysore Pak, Robga, he has eaten so many kilos and kilos of Mahaprasadam, which is all made in ghee and offered to Krishna. Dugdha, he taken a lot of milk which is offered to Krishna. Tambuladini, he had taken so many Tambula which is offered to Krishna. Sadhyaha, and so much he has performed services. Sadhyaha, Sarvendriya Taranga Nekatakani. And these particular seva and this particular taking of prasadam and this particular chanting of the holy name of Krishna and serving the Tirthasthana will definitely destroy the great waves of sense enjoyment or sensual attraction. Muhur aswadya upayukani. But even in spite of doing all these things, eva swatah paramachinmaya api chetani yasmat. But still this person, instead of doing all these things, now he suddenly started speaking, kind of mad person, that all these things are ordinary. What is the use of going to holy Dham? What is the use of taking prasadam? What is the use of Krishna holy name? These are just not so great. And then he started thinking like this and started speaking like the opposite way. So such kind of etani yasmat prakruteniva bhavanti te aparadha game. So such a person who performs so much of seva, so much of talking like this, so much of spiritual practices. Now is what he is telling, all these things are useless. All these things are material. All these things are just ordinary only. I wasted my time doing all these things. So such kind of consciousness if a person can come, what kind of aparadha which caused this person to come to this extent is completely speaking against what he did for so long. So that aparadha, so it is this kind of Vishmaya, it is so Utkampasa Vishmaya Prashnaha, that kind of question is being asked now. So, O King of Brahmanas, such a person perform all these things, get him close and close of Charanamrit and saw them and served the devotees and served the temple, deities and cleaned the temple and went to the holy Kadambini places, chanted the holy name and given hundreds of lectures. Now he says all these things are useless, he's silly. What kind of aparadha is caused to do all these things? So this is a question. So this question itself is a proof that our statement that such a person who offends the holy name because of offending on the holy name, because of offense to the devotees, person can come down to this consciousness. So such kind of person, naturally the anarthas will gradually diminish. Even such kind of person will not be even see the Yamadutas in the dream what is become going to hell. That, but this person cannot get prema bhakti because they are being this person is already being punished by having this viparita buddhi. That means he is considering the spiritual understanding to the material thing. So that is the effect. By this effect, we can infer that he has performed aparadha. So what kind of aparadha that he has performed? There is a question asked. So I thought of finishing this poetry today. Two more paragraphs. Okay, I think I already passed our time now. And we are not able to see it. Okay, I think next class we'll complete this poetry. Basically, what we discussed today is that this gradual step of Adoshita, Jata, Sadhasana, is for people who are performing offenses. It's gradual, generally it goes gradual. At the same time, when a person is offenseless, the bhakti has fully from bhajana kriya, immediately he can get prayer. Chanting of the holy name, next step is immediate prayer. Person's offenseless. So that's why Shastra is telling that immediate, if anybody chants even once Krishna's name, he can get the benefit. But at the same time, the Shastra is giving gradual process. It is also fact both are not contradictory, both are addressed towards different scenarios, different so that's why Krishna Jagannath is basically is taking into account of the general living entities who are immersed in the bodily concept of life, who are immersed in their egoistic way of life. Even though they are performing paragas, still there is holy name doesn't give them up. They won't, even if they commit most serious offenses to the holy name, Krishna, still the holy name will protect them from the clutches of Himaraja. Definitely they will integrate themselves in their species of life, but their consciousness will be protected. Gradually they will be purified. Anarthas will be destroyed, but it will take time. The more a person performs aparadha, more it takes time to get free. Gradual discussion experience. This way, if a person wants to advance quickly, he should be very careful about the aparadhas. The serious sadhaka devotee will be like a just like a child goes, or if the person who knows the danger of poisonous snake when he goes to the cage full of snake, how he is fearful. Similarly, a serious sadhaka is very fearful of committing offenses. So when he carefully avoids the offenses, the holy name offenses, the holy name means it includes satam in the sadhu ninda, satam ninda, sadhu ninda, Vaishnava aparadha. And then he should be fearful of it. So devotees should be very careful and they should be fearful as if they are seeing the snake or seeing the fire, that when they come across the offense, especially to the devotees, spiritual master and sadhus. So that is understanding Jagat. Classes happens as it takes time. Nevertheless, uh, as we discussed before, it's a Raja Marga. It is a great path that anybody even starts with walking in this path, even if he goes blindly, he holds his eyes are closed, still he will reach the destination. The only difference is that how fast we are able to achieve the destination. That is the difference. It depends on how much we can consciously avoid the aparadha and serve the holy name without committing actions. Especially depends to Vaishnavas, Master, sadhus. So now further what we will discuss is that uh, he gives further example to the thing I spoke before. We will take the example of a disease, how the disease will gradually destroyed. Really, the anarthas will gradually destroyed, and also he will be also Chakravarti will be taking us also that the devotees when they suffer uh, while performing devotional service, that should not be misunderstood that the suffering is because of their sinful activities or previous karma, like should misunderstand. So how to understand the devotee's suffering, that will be discussed, and how to understand uh, the devotees, even the Nama Prada, they're directly under Krishna's care. So if they are directly under Krishna's care, why devotees are suffering? And what is the reason behind this suffering? Is it because of karma, or is it because of uh, previous karma of the devotees, or is it because of Krishna himself is giving the misery, or is it because of unknown cause, or is it because of both Krishna's wants them to suffer and unknown previous karma? And if Krishna is giving suffering, then how can you say Krishna is all merciful, magnanimous? So all these things we discuss in the next important understanding. Then we will end this Vrishti, how the aparadhas, anarthas have been destroyed. Anartha nivritti have been completed, will be completed in this Tritiya-amrita Vrishti. And the fourth Vrishti onwards, we will go back to our division of two kinds of bhakti. Nishtita bhakti will discuss if you also the previous. So when the bhakti lata which is growing from the part of senses, we discussed before, it can be two kinds of bhakti, Nishtita bhakti, Anishtita bhakti. Anishtita bhakti means that the bhakti which is not stable, that we are discussing now. And then after discussing Nishtita bhakti, there will be Nishtita bhakti, the bhakti which is very stable. And what about the understand the Nishtita bhakti will be discussed in the next Chaturtha Vrishti, fourth Vrishti, and the third will be discussed. So next class, Krishna will be completing Tritiya-amrita. Hare Krishna. Okay. Is it okay? Clear? Any doubt? Was it audible properly?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yes.
I have a doubt.
Ah.
In this Mahaprasade prayer, when we are saying Swalpa Punyavatam, so is it referring to somebody who is having literally Swalpa Punya, or as we are discussing, somebody who has lost the faith because of offenses? What is it actually addressing?
Now, here the Kalpa Punyavatam, Krita Punya Puja, in various places it is mentioned that it is not ordinary pious activities such as building roads, planting trees, or digging wells, etc. This refers to spiritual sukruti, spiritual pious activities. So when a person is not sufficiently amazed spiritual credits, that person cannot actually appreciate the appreciation in the holy Dham, holy name, Govinda, Prasade, Vaishnavas. Not easy. It's not easy. So that means those devotees are appreciating and uh, honoring, respecting the prasadam, having eagerness and attraction for the Krishna's Sri Krishna's deity of and the holy name. So we should understand this. These devotees are not ordinary devotees; they are having a lot of pious credits, which are devotional credits. So, that's a Prabhupada many times also said that you people are not just devotees in this life, like you are devotees in past life. But my Guru Maharaj, you will all come to assist me in my service to the spiritual masters. So, uh, so, so not developing the taste for holy name or not even taste, faith in holy name. Viswaso Naivedavadi. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmani. Viswas, faith is not taking place, means the person is not achieved enough spiritual credits. But any devotee who was relishing Mahaprasadam, that means a person is sitting next to us, we're taking prasadam. If we see that this devotee is so happily relishing prasadam, means that person is not yes, he's not a poor person. It's Swalpa Punya Vadam. He's not a Swalpa Punya Vadam, but he is Bahu Punyavan. Bahu Punya. Why? What is Bahu Punya here? He has really achieved Krishna's grace by performing a lot of devotional activities. So rather than talking about sinful activities, no question of sinful activities. Here we are talking about in the sinful activities so low actually. We are talking about much higher. Non-performing sinful activity cannot guarantee a person can get faith in Mahaprasada Govindaya, Nama Brahma Krishna. So I have never performed, I have never spoken lies, I never stole somebody's money, I never thought ill about others, never spoken bad about them. So these kinds of qualities are not criteria to get Mahaprasada Govinda Nama Brahma Viswas in that. This is not good because why so many regard for Krishna's deities or prasadams, but they are sinless. Apparently, they are sinless, but it's not a criteria. What is criteria? A person is apparently sinful. He is able to appreciate Krishna's holy. He is able to appreciate Mahaprasad. He has faith in that means he is not an ordinary person. He is actually amassed spiritual credits either in past life or in this present life. Otherwise, faith cannot do this. Is that proper, Madhurya?
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, yes, definitely. I was just thinking if, like, in many cases, we see that a person has faith in Mahaprasad or in the holy name, but it takes some more, I think, to have the same for the devotees. Since I'm not speaking of the devotees, even when we approach some outsiders also, they generally have faith in the above two, but not. I think it requires quite a lot of punya to have that same devotees also.
Yes, it takes time. So yeah, it takes time. It is we need association of devotees to get faith in the association. So, when you said that the association of devotee is a key factor which elevates one's advanced spiritual life. At the same time, it is the association of devotees, it can cause a person to degrade from its devotion level because it gives opportunity for offending others. So it is an advantage at the same time it will utilize it to the same situation.
Yes.
That's why we should understand Shastra. So association, the devotee is an art, is a culture, is a uh, it is a lesson to be learned how to do it. Just like husband, wife, when they get married, the elderly people tell the girl that we are going to somebody else's house, we should take care of yourself. They'll give all their experience and how to deal with the relatives and the previous joint family. So when the military man joins army, he will train, how to deal with the enemy soldier, how to deal with the inmates, how to deal with uh, the seniors, juniors. They should be properly understood. So when a person thinks that the other devotee should be according to my view and according to my liking, other devotees should be there, then they'll be disappointed, they'll be distressed, there'll be disappointment on this purpose. That's why Shastra said training is the devotees of Krishna are necessary to be the Swarupa Lakshana is there, Tasta Lakshana is there. Swarupa Lakshana means the Ramyabilashi Lakshana. He has taken shelter of Krishna as all in all. That is Swarupa Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshanas are like these qualities such as humility, qualities such as truthfulness, qualities such as cleanliness, qualities such as having genuine feeling for others. These are all Tatastha Lakshanas. Secondary qualities. The primary quality of the devotee is Swarupa Lakshana. It's taken complete shelter of Krishna. He has no confusion regarding the sadhya or the prayojana, regarding abhideya, there is any confusion regarding sambandha. It's strongly fixed in. So that is a primary qualification. When a person has his Swarupa Lakshana, he should be respected, that is sufficient for a person. So if such person respect him, get his blessings in person. But even though the Tatastha Lakshana may not appear, one should not get disappointed by that. One should be ready to deal with the devotee just in the Swarupa Lakshana. So these kind of things are explained in the Shastras. One should become surprised or shocked with the utopian expectation. It's art and science. Learn.
Yes.
Okay.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guru. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for all of your attending this class and stay for long time. Hare Krishna. Next class is let's see Ratha Yatra and next week. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, thank you, Hare Krishna. Srila Vishnu Sikoti Pad ki jai, Madhurya Pad ki jai. Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol Prabhu, thank you.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, thank you.